Hey gamers! Today I'm launching a new video about the best ranged weapons in Diablo 4. If you're a Diablo fanatic like me, you know that weapons are simply a necessity. But with so many weapon types available in the game, it can be overwhelming to pick the best one that suits your playstyles. I'll go over some of the best ranged weapons in Diablo 4. Possessing immense power, the rare one known as the Wand of Abe Mari was once wielded by a legendary mage. The man from whom this wand takes its name has a tragic legacy, having foretold the day of his own death and suffered terrible consequences which have deterred others from trying to mimic his feat. Boasting 350 DPS and 500 item power, this wand can unleash 1.2 attacks per second, which stack up to a tremendous amount of damage output. Additionally, the wand will increase intelligence by 30 until 37, ultimate skill damage by 8.5 until 12%, and damage to distant enemies by 9.5 until 30%. The only way to acquire the wand is by defeating Abe Mari, located in the fiery expand zones of Kyrgyzstan. For those playing as a sorcerer class in Diablo 4, Flamescar wand provides both uniqueness and strength. For in-game players seeking the wand, it is attainable through clearing nightmare dungeons or defeating hell ties in Legion events. Alternatively, it can be obtained by taking down world bosses. Matching the wand of Abe Mari with 350 DPS and 500 item power, as well as a rate of fire of 1.2 attacks per second, Flamescar will additionally increase lucky hit chance by 6%, lucky hit chance with fire damage by 3.2 until 6%, non-physical damage by 4.5 until 8%, and 4.5 until 8% damage to burning enemies. By utilizing the Incinerate ability with this one, it will additionally discharge homing embers that trail opponents and impose fire damage ranging from 84 to 168 per strike. The Staff of Endless Rage is a unique one-handed staff that can be equipped by the Sorcerer class. With damage boost to crowd control enemies and a range of powerful fire-based attacks, the weapon has many strengths to make up for its relatively slow-paced rate of fire. This staff is undoubtedly one of the top-notch weapons in the game, thanks to its ability to deliver 702 DPS and provide a bonus of 9% against crowd-controlled foes. It's perfect for taking down hordes of enemies. Additionally, the staff will produce 7.5 until 11% core skill damage, 9.5 until 13% damage to close enemies, and 8 until 11.5% chance to slow with a lucky hit. When equipped with the staff, every third fireball attack possesses the unique ability to unleash 2 extra projectiles. Among all the crossbows present in the game, the Trickshot Warcaster stands out as the most powerful one. This elite coveted weapon can only be obtained by rogues who have climbed the ranks to achieve level 37, making it an exclusive prize for the most skilled and dedicated players. Dealing 846 DPS at 0.9 attacks per second, the Trickshot Warcaster is a powerful penetrative bow with 23% vulnerable damage. Other bonuses include plus 26 damage to dazed enemies, plus 15% damage to frozen enemies, plus 25% additional vulnerable damage, and plus 50% core skill damage, along with a special ability in which 2 additional arrows will fire, dealing 48 of the weapon's original damage whenever penetrating shot is used. With its exceptional power and rarity, Windforce stands out as one of the most sought-after bows for players in Diablo 4. This legendary bow has been present in numerous battles throughout time, consistently becoming a prize for the conquerors who wield it due to its remarkable power and statistics that support the rumors surrounding it. While the Windforce 701 DPS may not be as impressive as that of some rival armaments, considering solely this one metric, its numerous additional effects and bonuses demonstrate its immense potency. At 1.10 attacks per second, it's faster than the Trickshot Warcaster and will do an additional 11.5% damage to distant enemies. Further effects include plus 13 until 17 all stats, 7.5 until 11% core skill damage, 9.05 until 13% additional damage to distant enemies, and a 10 until 20% chance to deal double damage as well as a knockdown whenever it strikes a lucky hit. I've talked about it in my previous video and it's one of the most powerful weapons for the rogue class. If you want to know what other items go well with rogue, you can check the link in the description box below. A uniquely crafted hunting bow, the Skyhunter is renowned among rogues for its impressive legend. This bow is believed to have been used by its previous owner, Genai, to shoot an arrow into the sun. Blended in the act, the arrow still found its mark and wounded the sun, leading to its retreat and the beginning of nightfall. As recounted in the Legend of the Great Skyhunt, the weapon deals 701 DPS much like the Windforce, and similarly fires at a rate of 1.10 attacks per second and with 11.5% damage to distant enemies. Additionally, this weapon will also grant plus 30 until 37 dexterity, 4.5 until 8% marksman skill damage, 8.5 until 12% critical strike damage along with the guaranteed critical strike on the first enemy encountered. The Staff of Lam Esen, or the Great Staff of the Old Religion, is without a doubt one of the most feared ranged weapons in the game, boasting an array of abilities that prove deadly against any kind of enemy. According to Barrett's Book of Implements, it is a rare item and one of only a handful of surviving Skatsimi artifacts. The staff deals 702 DPS, though this can sometimes increase as high as 842 on its own. The weapon will also have a bonus of plus 9% damage to crowd control enemies, a 5% chance to restore, and plus 4.5 until 8% primary resource upon lucky hit. Additionally, the staff can do 9.5 until 13% damage to close enemies, 13 until 20% damage to injured enemies, and 4.5 until 8% lightning damage. It also grants the ability for charge bolts to pierce, at the expense of 30 until 40% DPS.
So what do you think about this video? Do you agree with our list or do you have other ranged weapons that you think are better? Comment your thoughts below.